we do have one more thing that will set the path for technology for the next decade. This is iPhone 10. It is the biggest leap forward since the original iPhone.
It is beautiful to look at. It is incredible to hold. It has glass on both the front and the back, using the same super strong formula as iPhone 8. And look how the glass and the stainless steel form a continuous surface from front to back. It's engineered to be water and dust resistant at a microscopic level. It comes in two beautiful finishes, space gray and silver. iPhone 10 has an all-new display. It's called the Super Retina display. To start with, the Super Retina display is 5.8 inches on the diagonal. It's got 2436 by 1125 resolution. The Super Retina display uses OLED technology. This is the first OLED display great enough to be in an iPhone. It supports HDR in both the Dolby Vision and HDR10 formats. It has the best color accuracy. It integrates our unique 3D touch technology right into the display. And like iPhone 8, it includes True Tone. And the point of it is to enable an entirely new experience. There's no more home button. Something we use hundreds of times a day for so many tasks is an opportunity to rethink how iPhone should work. Simply swipe up from the bottom and you go home. And once you do it for the first time, you'll know there's never been a better way. The same fluid gesture also works for multitasking. So if you're in an app and you want to multitask, you just swipe up from the bottom, you pause for a split second, and you're in multitasking. You can now press the side button in, which has been made larger. Once you press it in, you can just talk to Siri. Your iPhone is locked until you look at it and it recognizes. We call this Face ID. To make Face ID possible, it took some of the most advanced technology we have ever created. And much of it is packed right up here into this tiny little area at the top of the display. We call this the True Depth camera system. There's an infrared camera, a flood illuminator, the front side camera, and a dot projector. Every time you glance at your iPhone 10, it detects your face. The IR camera takes an IR image. The dot projector projects out over 30,000 invisible IR dots. Use the IR image and the dot pattern, and we push them through neural networks to create a mathematical model of your face. We built Apple's first ever neural engine. The neural engine is a state-of-the-art ultra-fast processing system. And Face ID learns your face. Even if you change your hairstyle, you decide to put on glasses, you're wearing a hat, or you do it up any way you do it, Face ID learns your face. It learns who you are. It works in day, it works at night. Make sure the Face ID can easily be spoofed by things like photographs. Your face data is protected with the secure enclave and the A11 Bionic chip. All the processing is done on iPhone 10 and not sent to a server. We require user attention to unlock. That means if your eyes are closed, you're looking away, it's not going to unlock. The chance that a random person in the population could look at your iPhone 10 and unlock it with their face is about 1 in a million. Face ID also works with Apple Pay. You look at iPhone 10 to authenticate and hold it near the payment terminal to pay. It's easy to set up. It learns your face and it adapts to your face over time. So our team created something called Animoji. These are animated emojis. Animojis track more than 50 facial muscle movement. The way you create and share Animoji are right from within Apple Messages. You can pick from a dozen different animated emojis.
Wow, well, I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to give all of you your first live look at iPhone 10. Now, unlocking it is as easy as looking at it and swiping up. And, you know, let's try that again. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go to backup here. And I'm just gonna go into the weather app here, and you can just see how apps look when they take advantage of the edge-to-edge display. Let's jump into this one. Just amazing. Video, of course, is unbelievable on the Super Retina display. It looks great in portrait and in landscape. If I want to move between my applications, I can just swipe up and stop, and my other apps all come in. I can get at them with a tap. Just lift. It's just that easy. you can actually move back between apps just by swiping along the bottom like this. You just raise it, look at it, and swipe right up to get started. And now I can just select a mask. And with Animoji, we can now breathe our own personality into our favorites. If you were by chance wondering what humanity would do when given access to the most advanced facial tracking technology available, you now have your answer.
Take me to your leader. Wait a minute, Craig. I am your leader. Let's wrap this thing up.
I think you're gonna love it.
Now let's talk about the amazing cameras in iPhone 10. 36% more light to the telephoto. But the big news on the camera in the iPhone 10 is it has dual optical image stabilization. So let's look at some photos taken from the backside camera on iPhone 10. This is absolutely beautiful. Great dynamic range, detail, low noise. This is a beautiful photo. So now you can get incredible low light images like this with the telephoto camera as well as the wide angle. And iPhone 10 supports the brand new portrait lighting feature as well, tuned for AR application. It really delivers a breakthrough into the photos you can take for selfies. And it also supports portrait lighting all through the front side true depth camera. All this performance, I'm sure as you expect, does come with a hit to battery life. So I think it's important to tell you that we've increased it. Deliver 2 more hours of all-day battery life to us. It's a mat that you place your iPhone 8 or iPhone 10 down, and it just starts to charge. And you can place your AirPods with the optional new wireless charging case on it, and it starts to charge as well. They all charge. We call it AirPower. So look for the AirPower charger next year. So that is iPhone 10. It is the future of the smartphone.
For more than a decade, our intention has been to create an iPhone that is all display. The custom OLED panel was engineered to fold and seamlessly combine with the external surfaces. Mechanical buttons give way to touch and gestures. Your iPhone now recognizes you, even in the dark, and will adapt to your physical changes, bringing emojis to life by mapping more than 50 facial muscles in real time, so you can be happy or sad or cross. Portrait lighting produces the effect of real studio lighting. This is iPhone 10.